Were you blindsided here?
Well, absolutely. In September, we presented a resolution at the agglomeration presented by myself and seconded by Peter Malouf, and it was unanimously adopted that the next step now was to go to the BAP, which is the Bureau d'Audience Publique for the environmental studies that are absolutely necessary to go to the next stage and build Cavendish. And this was supposed to be happening. Tenders were supposed to be opening now in December, which is why we kept on asking questions. When are the tenders opening? We want to see what's going to be happening. They're supposed to be awarded in January. And then we find out that what has been done is a tender for a bike path from Pineuve to the end of Jean Talon, to basically going nowhere, not at the end of where it would hit Cavendish, and nothing else. And the response that we're getting, after not being told, which is the worst part, not being honest about what's going on, is that they're doing this first, but we're going to be doing Cavendish shortly. Every time I go to the Aglo, I ask Sophie Masserol, who is the person responsible for this file, how are we moving forward on Cavendish? And her response always is a roundabout, yes, we're moving forward. We're going to be sending it to the BAP. It's never a no that it's not happening, since that resolution that was adopted unanimously. And I've been called to meetings. They sent me an email last week saying, we need you to let us know when you're free for a meeting on January 19th or January 21st for follow-up on Cavendish. So who's fooling who?
So if I had to ask you, based on the history, and we know this goes back so many more years, I mean, we talk about this every few years, but nothing seems to change. Is it fair to say whatever optimism there might have been here is gone? I mean, the city is just basically kicking this down the road every chance they get, right?
Well, the response is that they're creating a mobility route. I can see it already without, them telling me exactly what they're doing. Is they want to have a bike path going from Pineuve to the Cavendish extension, and they'll open up the extension, hopefully eventually, for that bike path. They'll put maybe a tramway on or some rapid transit on it. And we're still not going to help. I mean, it's not going to help the problem with respect to the congestion on Décarie. So what it's going to do is for people who want to take a bus or a tramway or a bike, they'll have a 5-minute route to Namur, which is great. I'm all in favor of that. But I just don't see that they're going to deal with the real problem with respect to helping the congestion on Décarie. People are not getting out of their cars. And if they're not going to do the Cavendish extension to Saint-Laurent TMR, there's no alternative route that's being proposed. It's not happening. They're already saying that that's on an indefinite hold. The part of Cavendish extension that goes to TMR and Saint-Laurent is on permanent hold. And all they're looking at now is the bike path and mobility route to Cote Saint-Luc.
Again, the mayor, and I'm sure you've heard this before. I think we played this for you, Mitchell, last time you were on the show. You know what she said last time we asked her? This is Valerie Plante.
We're doing Cavendish for sure.
Maybe keep playing that back at all the meetings that you go to from here on in. Mitchell Brownstein, Mayor of Cote Saint-Luc. Mitchell, thanks so much for the time.